Hello everyone at the Liberty Galley Kitchen with Leslie and Ranger, my assistant, somewhere to be found. Elsewhere for now, perhaps we'll come by and visit or even taste the plate. Tonight we have, for your sumptuous enjoyment from our special bonus log on Ranger and Leslie's Liberty Ship Galley Kitchen. Huzzah! Ships ahoy! I'm going to be free and easy here, enjoying this wonderful meal. Frisky cameraman. And there's Ranger trying to get outside. There he goes. He heard me raise my voice. But now we're just here for soup. Soup and service. We're having a Chinese repast, which is not unusual for me, although it has a bit of East and West. This is a chicken broth soup with some dumplings. I'll clean one off for you. Take the rice off. Could have added noodles or just a plain broth itself. Now, are those gorgeous or what? This is a chicken dumpling made by a Korean group. These are mini dumplings. They are the best I've found, and I'm always searching. Having practically lived my childhood in New York City, Chinatown. I want to have a bite, but I have to get through this. It's a nice light broth, by the way. Just a tiny bit of wasabi added to it for some spice. Not too much, just a hint. And some decent chunks of white rice that were a couple of days old. Fresh snow peas. We're going to pick one up. You can see. It cracked. Did you hear that crack? There's still a little freshness to it. Hear the crunch? The crunch of a fresh snow pea, just slightly cooked through. And the broth with that rice, and we'll get a little bit of tofu, bean curd, along with that. That was a big bite. You don't have to see me eating it. All right. Everyone guess what this is. No, right, you got it, right, yep. Try again. It's a broccoli tip. The hard, pithy end of the stalk that I sliced off the outer pith and slice this on a bias just to get another vegetable in a nice shape that will hold its firmness because it still has thickness about it and have multi-texture. Do you hear that? This is what you've all been waiting for, I know. It's almost 6 minutes in. I've put you through torture. Come on, one-handed chopsticks. Got a little oil on them. Now I'm looking at this through my camera lens. I'm not looking at my hands. So this is almost like a carnival game trick where you have the mirrors and you don't know if you're in front of the mirror or behind the mirror. Behind, in front, behind. Alright, so this is pan-seared fried tofu. I took a little moisture out of it, and it's a cornstarch and flour. Sometimes I'll substitute coconut flour, depending on the flavor I would want to get, like the shrimp. We have here this nice fried shrimp. That was from a frozen, pre-cooked shrimp. We're going to dip it in a light soy and tamari, and that's little bits of onion scallion floating on top. Ginger sauce in here. I shouldn't be stabbing it. Pick it up and delicately eat it. Creamy in the center. Do you see that? You dip it in lightly. You don't want to get too much sauce on the same with sushi. You just dip the edge of the fish. You don't really want to get the rice in. The rice will break apart. Just watch some people who look as though they might know what they're doing. Other people fake it well. You have to learn to know which is the difference. I'll set this aside here on that bean sprout. It'll be like this boat. It's a cargo ship. That's the cargo ship floating on its, going through actually the Arctic. Well, now it doesn't quite look like the Arctic, and that dumpling looks as though it needs to be eaten. So good. It's a Korean brand. They have it in pork also. And I imagine a vegetarian style too. This is chicken. Very good. Dr. Pepper. I like a Dr. Pepper or a Coke generally with my Chinese food. Or a beer. It depends. Fried mushroom. They're either quartered or a third or half, depending on the size. And I'll dip it in some of that flour mixture. Then a little, today I use sour cream, as long as it has fat in it. A little bit of sour cream, and a tiny bit of almond milk, and maybe a drop of water just to get the right consistency. Shook it around, and then dropped it into the liquid, and then back into the flour, and into the mildly hot oil. And we can try it in this base sauce. Shrooms. Alright, so here is a shrimp. Now again, realize I'm not looking at my hands. I'm looking at my hands through the lens of the camera, which is different. It's a different aspect. So I'm going to try to get this to my mouth. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? You can tell it's nice and crispy on the outside. I'll take a little bite to see what it's like without a sauce. See that readjustment move with the chopsticks? Not bad, right? Here is a mixture of duck sauce and honey and mustard. Gag, I got a few hairs caught in the right side of my mouth, and I don't have any hands free. And every time I talk, the hair seems to get further down my throat. As long as the hair doesn't let loose from my scalp, which it shouldn't, I'll be fine. That mustard I'll mix in a second. I'm going to eat the whole thing. I don't suggest eating here. That's what he said. Is that how it goes? I'm not good at telling dirty jokes. I have one joke though. Got a nice sweet old spoon. It's heavy. Has a nice old silver mark on it. I can't quite make it out. Stir that in for the honey mustard. It's honey, mustard, and hot chili. Not hot chili, just a chili, like a duck sauce. I don't mind mixing a little of this. I wouldn't want to mix it the other way, where this brownness would really make this to be an ugly color instead of a nice contrast. You know, I could drizzle some of this in, like that. It's interesting, the viscosity, it's actually sinking. I thought some of it might actually stay on the surface. It didn't. That's alright. I don't mind a little more sweetness or mustard mix in this, but this is still black. I'm not going to do the experiment the other way around because it wouldn't take more than that. Well, maybe more than that. I would say it would take that amount right there to make a big difference. We can speculate after the meal, which will be tomorrow, because this is 2 meals for me, not just one. Pardon me, I have to clean my fingers. Much better. Alright, so we're going to pick up a crispy drumstick. This is just plain fried in the oil, and it better have a crunch. I sure hear it crunch, and it tastes delicious. Just a little bit of salt as soon as it comes out into that honey mustard sauce. This is so good. Thank you, chicken, for giving up your short-lived life, because I don't know if this is free range, truth be told. So good. I hope you don't mind being redundant. But you should be salivating about now. You might see some jewels falling over the table at this point. Let's see if we can see if it drops into the soup. Because it'll cause a ripple. It's like a bombardier. I can get it sighted right in or out there. Right there. That's where Bombay doors open. Stop playing with your food. See, those lousy bomb patterns. You're killing innocent people up there in the mountains. The White Mountains are frozen. There's no access for anyone up there, but I have to go around too. It's my orders. Look, I bombed my own aircraft carrier. Now there's no way for me to get back. Try to land. Well, I made it. Plane's not in very good shape. Still got a piece bitten out of it. You see what we have here? Some pepper for color. Oh, that's ginger. Sweet ginger root. Just little slices in like a sweet vinegar ginger water. Little viscosity to it. It's mouth cleansing and all the general attributes that ginger have for you. Alright. I'm going to devour most of this. I might leave some chicken over to make it a buffalo style with some ranch dressing and blue cheese, and carrot sticks and celery. See you later. Peace out. I'd say goodbye, except I think I have some food in my teeth. Later. Ranger says bye. Protect the